Thoughts and Friends podcast episode. Who gives a fuck? Back again another week. The burp episode. Lizzo canceled. Obama killed his gay lover. I went to a Nickelback concert. Jake Paul does it again. Lots to get into in this episode.
Yeah.
User questions. Make sure you follow us over on Instagram. We're going to keep posting some forms to submit questions. We've got one from a loyal listener and viewer. What's the worst physical pain you've ever felt?
Great question.
That is a good question. Thankfully, have never broken a bone or been seriously injured in my sporting career. I did stress fracture a toe. That was not an excruciating pain, though. Maybe like wisdom teeth, something like that. Afterwards, wisdom teeth. I've been kind of lucky. Not a ton of excruciating pain.
I've been pretty lucky, too. So I'm going to have to say when Bo Bennett punched me in the arm.
Yeah, that dude's a brick shithouse. That'll hurt anybody.
Okay.
I was daring him. I was like, come on, do it. Because I didn't think he was that strong. And he said that he would punch me at 25% capacity. And he did. And I swear to God, I saw stars. It hurt so bad.
Wait, where'd he hit you?
On my arm.
Oh, okay. Maybe got you. It clipped you in the jaw.
Just knocked your ass out.
No, but it still hurt pretty fucking bad.
Damn.
Yeah, I had a pretty fucked up back when I was in high school for like a couple months. That was pretty unfun. I think I had a stress fracture, not confirmed, but the doctor said, because I probably went to the doctor a little too late, and I got an x-ray after it was sort of kind of healed. He's like, I think you probably had a stress fracture in your back. I was like, that's pretty chill. Thank you for the question. Unfortunately, we have very boring and not interesting answers. We are all giant pussies. We're indoor people.
Mine was pretty interesting.
You got punched in the arm.
Yeah, you were assaulted.
By a man.
Well, go ahead, Wes.
25%.
25%.
He says there's 25%. I think he was saying that and then hit me.
Classic
Full
man.
force.
Dude, barely even did it. I didn't even give a fuck. I didn't even know I hit you.
I just thought of one when I was a kid, just prior to Halloween one year. I went ahead and knocked over a lamp and stepped on broken glass.
That'll get you
from a bulb. That hurt bad, and then I had to be numbed up to retrieve said glass from my foot. All of that was pretty bad. I still remember that. That was tough. I was like, it's 8-ish. I don't know. It's a guess.
What about just maybe not excruciating pain, just worse injuries in general? I playing basketball once dislocated this finger. It's just pointed completely sideways like this. It was like this way. That was kind of gross. Popped back in.
Did that hurt bad?
In the moment, it was just shocking, and I just stared at my hand. I was like, "That's wrong." Popped back in place pretty quick, and then it swelled up pretty bad and hurt pretty bad for like a couple weeks.
Okay.
Like if you sprain your finger really bad on a ball, it's pretty similar to that. Nothing too crazy. Yeah.
Just a
whenever you're
sprained ankle is pretty tough. That's gonna hurt for a couple weeks.
Ooh, I did sprain my wrist once. That hurt.
When you're a little kid, the first time you like sprain your finger on a basketball, you swear to God you're gonna die. Whenever you're like playing like YMCA basketball, yeah, you like jam your finger on a ball, you like swear to God you're gonna die. I remember there's always the one kid that freaks out and just throws a fit and like throws himself down on the ground because they think broke their hands. I broke my finger. I broke my finger.
That weird like hollow sound, that little pop sound that it makes when it gets you when you jam that little thing. Yeah.
Pretty bad. Not great. Not fun.
One time when I was a little kid, I was jumping in a bounce house and I was sort of near the edge and like I jumped and my foot went like between where the thing and like the wall of the bounce house meet, and I sprained my ankle really bad, and my mom had to like crawl into the thing with a bunch of other kids in there and drag me out. Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
That sounds just like so much fun.
Yeah. So really good question. Thanks for the
question.
Another thing, audience, I decided if you share this podcast on your social media and you tag us, I will make you a personalized graphic design of your choice.
Oh my God.
That is a phenomenal bribe.
You guys,
What are we called?
you
Exchange.
guys, you gotta do this one.
Whatever you
I don't know
want, I'll give it a shot.
Shouts out to our lovely production team, video editing, photo editing. We have all new social pictures and backgrounds. We have all new pictures up on our Instagram, our YouTube channel.
Very professional. Very
fish. Fish.
Brody is a god.
Yeah.
Literally do this shit for a living. Not on this podcast, unfortunately, but in my other endeavors. But hey, if you share this and we get enough, maybe I could do it for a living on this podcast. Wouldn't that be cool? We didn't have to do a bunch of like real job people shit, because that shit sucks.
Yeah, for the birds.
Bobbie won the draft. Best stuff.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I was a little surprised, honestly. I kind of thought Wes was going to run away with it, but Bobbie sort of dominated.
Everyone said Wes has sucked.
She has more friends than me.
But they don't know that was her unless she's rigging the draft, which is fucked.
Absolutely sandbagging this shit. Are you kidding me? She's telling all her people.
Not to like be a bitch or anything, but I only shared it to my private, like my close friend story, and I still beat you. So you can't even say that it's because I have more friends than you.
First of all, a couple things. First of all, your private story is probably more people than I have on my entire following. Second, you got to share that to everyone because we got to grow this shit.
We got to get this thing off the ground. I need you to stop
I'm trying to separate my work page from my personal page, but right now I have a lot of like people that follow me that are through work, like not my coworkers, but like people like my accounts. So sometimes I feel a little bit weird depending on like what the subject matter is, sharing it.
What about this one was particularly unsavory?
Well,
did anyone draft anything bad?
Not necessarily, no, but the like podcast post I didn't share to my main one. I only shared to my close friends, and I normally share it to my main one, but it said something about like boner, and I just got a little nervous.
Look, if you're working with people that don't know that people get boners, then I'm sorry that you have a bunch of 7-year-olds that you work with that, you know, girls don't poop and guys don't get boners. And when a guy loves a girl and sex is when you pee on someone's butt, you know, like, let's all grow up. How old were you when you found out what sex was? Not when you like heard of sex, but you're like, this, I actually know what happens and I understand.
7th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably around right. 6th, 5th to 7th. I don't know specifically.
You heard rumors. You heard rumblings.
You know, you were sort of in the ballpark. You're like, I think I got it. I think I understand.
I remember the first time that I heard that like sex wasn't just like rolling around, like kind of like dry humping a little. Like when I learned that something actually goes inside of you, I was shocked. Because as a guy, you're like, I probably put this in something. Like it's like a little meat sword. But like, as a woman, you're like, whoa.
That seems like an exit only down there. Not sure I'm on board with
I might have been a little bit younger than that, but still I was
yeah, what are you, like 12 when you're in 7th grade? That's probably about right. 12 or 13.
Yeah.
11, you've heard of it, and by 13, you're like, okay, I got a pretty solid grasp on.
And by 13, we're fucking.
Yeah,
there's always that one kid. They're like, really? And it's like, you're like, I'm horny, but like, gross. We're little children. That's fucked up. Why did you do that?
Yeah, someone's got to be first.
And they're all doing really well right now. Usually, that kid is always finishes high school, always, you know, goes on to be a strong contributor to society.
Yeah.
Hey, tag the kid that had sex in your 7th grade class down below in the comments. Let's get them on the podcast, see how they're doing.
Would love that.
Would love to. I'm trying to think who would have been.
I know the person in top of mind. I remember them telling me on the bus going to a baseball game. I was like, really? I was like,
ew,
cool,
dude.
I guess, but like, gross.
Yeah.
It seems like you shouldn't have done that.
Call him up. Get him on.
All right, let's.
I didn't.
For sure don't have his phone number.
I didn't realize Lizzo got canceled. I didn't know.
You didn't?
Hard.
No.
Bad.
I've got lots of notes.
What'd she say? What'd she do?
Here's what we got. She has a false imprisonment. She has a crazy dance captain who's like trying to force her religion on people and also telling all the dancers about her deepest sexual fantasies. She made a dancer dance along that she could not go to the bathroom and pissed herself. She took them to a club and was making the other dancers eat bananas out of a woman's vagina, I think, and catch dildos out of a woman. And also she was classic body positivity Lizzo was fat shaming all of her dancers. So
not a good look, Lizzo.
No.
I think we're still.
Where does one go to a place where you can have a banana eaten out of your vagina?
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
It was Amsterdam.
Okay.
I wonder how much flights are.
So here's the thing with all this Lizzo stuff. I think on the surface, there's probably people doing worse stuff than this. But when you're Lizzo and your whole thing is inclusiveness and everyone loves everybody. And yeah, once you get to the like false imprisonment stuff and all that, like whenever you read through the deets, like the fat shaming is, it seems like it's pretty, like the person sort of assumed. It doesn't seem like there's ever a time where Lizzo's like, you're fat, but she kind of was like, hey, your performance. And that's probably whatever. Don't want to defend Lizzo, but that's a little shaky. But the rest of the stuff, the false imprisonment, which is like she fired one of the dancers and then made her like stay in the office, locked her in somewhere and like took her phone and deleted all of her shit off of her phone or something. That's not great.
You think that's true? Not saying it's not.
That's what it says in the lawsuit. I was deep in this lawyer lady breaking down the lawsuit.
Yeah.
That's fine.
How ironic.
Lizzo kind of bugs me.
I've heard she's a bitch.
Yeah, I mean,
to like
anyone who is so staunchly in one direction, one camp, like your entire identity is sort of not a political view, and it's tough because a lot of the stuff she talks about is like it's good, but you cannot be such a all or nothing personality. You cannot have these thoughts and basically be on the one team, and anyone that's not on our team can fuck off and die, because that's just not how people work. You have to be, a well-rounded person. And this helps my point of all artists at concerts should just shut the fuck up, not speak, and just play the goddamn songs.
Play the music.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
Tough luck to preach something and then get busted, like
for the exact thing. Like,
yeah, pretty.
A lot of artists could probably do a lot of this stuff and get over it, but because her image is what it is a million times worse. I don't really know what the comeback route is for Lizzo.
Does have absolute jams though.
She's got a couple.
She has like such mainstream music. I'm not a huge I'm not like, oh, her songs are so fucking good. Like, of course I like them. I'll like bop around. I'm not gonna turn them on if I'm being completely honest.
Good bop around music on though. When it comes on, you're like, oh shit, it gets the head moving.
Shake my ass at the club to some Lizzo. Yeah. You have any examples of the irony of being fat shamed by Lizzo? I was like, what if you worked with MLK and he called you the N-word? That's like the equivalent of getting fat shamed by Lizzo.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's
I do a little vamping. I need to show you the video of this. The craziest part is this dance captain lady who was like trying to convert all these girls to Christianity. Yeah. She's a fucking nightmare.
Or that's like a Catholic priest calling you gay. Like, you fucking, or the F word.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that would actually make sense.
Oh boy. So there's the woman that like is the choreographer for her dance stuff is hazing people. She's got a college football thing going on. She's hazing. Is that what's happening?
I don't think. I think Lizzo is the one that's doing the more physical, like, hey, grab
Taping
this
people's
dancer's
butt cheeks
tit.
together.
But I think this, what's her name, Shirlene Quigley, is making a very uncomfortable work environment by like saying you're a sinner and then like talking about getting fucked by a bunch of guys though, and she's like, you're a sinner. Having sexual fantasies is a sin, but I did a little whoopsie today, and it's like, what the fuck is your problem?
Hey, born again every day,
Fuck yeah. As long as you go and confess your sins, you can get fucked as many times as you want, Shirley.
Shirlene.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see her.
Whoops.
This is her?
This is her.
Oh boy. Head on over to the YouTube to get a good view of Shirlene.
Let me make sure sound is on here.
Not happening.
Just no sound.
Just no sound at all.
God damn it, guys. Fucking, why didn't you fucking tell me sooner, motherfucker?
Oh, I just thought that you have ears. And
yeah.
Well, I can hear it on my end.
Well,
just zero sound. Zero sound at all on our end.
Thought you had a brain.
Well, I can hear it. So I need you guys to be good teammates and not make
your brain's small.
Fucking idiot.
Hey everybody, I just want to get on here really quick and say God is so good. God loves you so much.
Oh, and this one time at band camp,
didn't know that was a meme, but that was a much longer video than that. Shout out to the person that made that meme, I guess. But you get it. To be accused of religious pandering, and immediately you're like, this is the video I'm going to make. I'm going to make a video that basically is like, if you murdered someone, you just make a video with a bloody knife, basically.
So she made that after.
That was in response to people saying
God is
she
good.
Was trying to convert people to
God is good.
Well, maybe she sees it as like, well, now so many people have heard of me, so now I can convert more people. So God is good.
Spread the good word of JC.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I will say when I went to that Lizzo concert, I was a little annoyed by all the preaching that Lizzo did. She didn't do religious God preaching, but a lot of.
Can you give us an
shaming,
example?
A lot of, just it's like this is the only safe place you can be ever, and it's like this fucking.
How does it feel to be a supporter?
It's like you're right, I guess.
And you guys go to so many concerts.
Yeah, we really do.
I think the moral of the story is that you should go to less concerts.
Yeah,
maybe.
You don't get preached at so much.
Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't matter what fucking show you go to. Any artist in the fucking world is going to stop and say something, and that transitions me nicely into the concert that I went to. Unless you guys have any more Lizzo takes, I went to the Nickelback concert, which was great. Nickelback was fantastic. Classic, great band. They didn't say a fucking word. They just talked about the songs for a second. He told a story about when he made that song for Spider-Man. Kids would come up to him and call him Spider-Man. That's fine. It was a small little
song?
Hero. How does that sound?
And they say that a hero. Yeah, that was the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
So
yeah, that song fucking rules.
Pretty much all their songs fucking rule. Spoiler alert. I did not know when I bought the tickets that fucking Brantley Gilbert would be opening, which was, when I tell you, the worst concert, the worst musical act I've ever fucking seen in my life. That's not like even probably better than, you go to like a coffee shop and there's some guy noodling on a fucking acoustic.
What's he look like? I want a visual.
I'm telling you, if you
like trashier Kid Rock,
he's like the racist redneck guy's male fantasy. He's like big, jacked, tattoos all over, big beard, like just looks like he says the N-word, like just he's that guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
like a
God.
steroid hillbilly Kid Rock. is in my head. Does he have long hair?
No.
It's like slicked back.
He's got like
did he used to be? Oh, never mind. Okay.
He's got like the sort of biker slicked back, shaved on the sides.
Gross
situation.
Yeah.
No, and the people at this fucking concert, it was like I was in fucking Mordor with all these fucking goblins that were there. It was crazy. I've never been around.
Oh, he dated Jana Kramer, Parker's girl.
Oh wow!
Shout out!
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, he's as bad as Lizzo is on the other end of the spectrum. He was a lot of pro Jason Aldean talk, a lot of
let's be racist.
Yeah, it was his thing was like, well, you know where I stand on all this, without saying where he stood on any of it. It's like me and Michaela were like, I don't know where you stand on.
I actually don't know.
You know.
He's like, and his what was his line? His line was, "We live in a society where more people need to get punched in the fucking face." I was like, that is one of the dumbest things you could possibly say.
Well, you know what? We also live in a society that needs to bring back bullying people like you, because you shouldn't be on a stage.
Dude, he was so... The other thing is the music is so bad, and he sounded so bad. He does this like weird, fake, deep, gravelly voice. Like, I've never seen an artist who is more concerned as like, I'm not fucking gay, okay? I've got a fucking brass knuckle microphone. My microphone stand is a fucking chain. I have fire shooting up behind me at all times, and I fucking sing about the troops. Not gay.
But I would fuck a troop. I would fuck a troop, though.
All the guys there who love him so much couldn't be more gay. Like, oh, he's so fucking big and jacked, cool.
I kind of want to push him up against a wall. What was that song? What was that song? I kind of want to buy him a drink.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, yeah. I remember that. That was big on TikTok. I don't know what song that is, but he has a big song. He was like, I don't fucking like TikTok. He had like a huge song on TikTok.
Did he?
Yeah. Well, most people got a hold. Well, here's the thing.
I'll look it up. Don't worry.
Brantley Gilbert type fans got a hold of it and were like, this is so badass, but you're like some fucking inbred goddamn Kool-Aid lipped fucker trying to act hard, and then got overtaken by funny people. It's the song's about like, anyone fucks with me, they're gonna have to call the cops to drag me off of your ass, is like basically the general gist of the song.
Dude, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, you know what? Preach, brother.
Dude.
All his music is also like, I fucking love the troops, I love the cops, but I don't want you to call the cops when I'm beating a guy to death. Like, it's all very confusing where he stands on stuff.
Wait, does he sing that song Bottoms Up, Bottoms Up, Bottoms? That one?
No, that's
you're thinking of, that's a hip hop song.
No, it is a hip hop song, but there's also a country song.
He does sing a song called Bottoms Up. It doesn't sound like that.
Up. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
he does sing that song. That was like, that's like a long time ago, but yes, he does sing that song. He did sing that song.
Oh my god,
Tommy's kind of an alpha brain, mashed potato head, dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
a little bit. Like,
that's my mashed potato brain.
I've never seen an immaculate fucking group of folks.
How much Axe body spread was?
Not enough. The people smelled bad. We were outside and the people smelled bad.
Yuck.
The amount of fucking cigarettes just getting blasted in our face the entire time.
Yeah, fucking sleeveless as far as the eye could see.
Speaking of cigarettes, your girlfriend was not pleased with you when you lit up that prop cigarette.
No, it smelled bad for quite a while.
Did it?
Here. Yeah, it was not.
I didn't realize it would smell terrible.
No, pretty much just smells like a cigarette. Sort of seems to defeat the purpose a little bit.
Defeat the purpose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should just get a real one.
Yeah, maybe I should start ripping real darts like a man.
Right.
Yeah. Light one up right now. You won't.
I won't. I don't want to. It was not.
Get an ashtray this time.
You don't want to get in trouble.
I don't want to get in trouble. She's not jealous. I could totally do it if I wanted to.
I'm gonna get yelled at.
Yeah, Brantley Gilbert would not recommend. Not great. It's
okay.
Yeah, it's.
I never planned on going. to
It
anything
is.
Brantley Gilbert. So
He was an alcoholic, so now he basically just subs in weed for all his drinking. But he's like,
hell yeah.
That's sort of. It's like I filled all the time I did that substance with another substance. That's sort of like the whole issue here. And I understand you're not going to get a DUI from smoking weed, but it seems like maybe moderation's the thing we need to find here. Okay. Nope.
Just don't. So if you want to have the time of your life at a Nickelback concert, you do, however, have to go through maybe the worst opener of all time. Show up late, you're saying. Get there late, fashionably late.
There was some other guy. We got there after him. There's some other guy that opened for him. Seemed like a generic country guy. I don't know. He seemed fine, I guess. All
right.
Trying to think if there's any other Brantley Gilbert. No. He did do a shout out to the crowd. He's like, anyone in here who's ever been to jail, give me a hell yeah. I was like, that is. And it was pretty big pop. Pretty unsurprisingly.
Big, yeah.
Pretty big pop among the crowd.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
HeyDude shoes, everyone was wearing those. If you fucking wear those as a grown, self-respecting adult, fucking, I don't want to say to yourself on YouTube, but yourself, you know?
I don't know what the fuck those are. I've never seen them in the wild.
Every
generic white guy wears them.
We did this like 6 months ago.
Than Nikes. Like,
I
70% of guys were wearing them.
What the fuck?
My dad wears them.
Everyone. If you are like a small town white guy, everyone wears them. And they think it's so sick. They get them in every different color. They're like worse than Crocs.
I know that they smell bad.
Never seen these in my life. Maybe I just don't pay attention.
I think you're not paying attention.
I'll start sending you Snapchats.
Yeah, I'll start snapping.
Like, send me in the wild.
St. Louis is like, not a big city, but a city. I mean, a bunch of people wear them. The smaller the town, the more people you see in the HeyDudes.
Have to look into these. Maybe cop a pair.
So stupid. It's so bad. You look so bad. Like people, I don't know if it's good marketing. I don't know how they like overtook rural America, but they did. Like people wear them when they like dress nice. Like poor people wear them to church. You know what I mean? Not even poor. I see like really wealthy guys that wear HeyDude shoes. And it's like,
it's just so
you have
bad.
No respect. You have no respect for yourself.
It's bad.
Like basically, the HeyDude is like the slogan should just be like, "Hey dude, whatever. I don't give a shit anymore."
Yeah.
Hey,
you know
dude,
what?
Who gives a shit?
One time Tommy ordered these tennis shoes online and they're like kind of like slip-ons. And I tell you what, they look just like my dad's Skechers. Like every time he wears them, I'm like, Sketcher boy. And I haven't seen him wear them in quite a while. But you know what? That's proof that sometimes bullying needs to happen.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Speaking of Skechers, great story. We were in college, and some girl said she didn't want to hang out with Drew because she said he had Skechers.
Was he wearing slip-on Nikes?
I don't know if allegedly from Drew, they were not Skechers. But
okay, well,
she roasted him. Which Drew honestly is one of the last people that I would of our friend group that would have them.
Strictly only wears Nike shoes, basically.
Yeah.
He is like very staunchly only wears Nike shoes.
I could see him in Skechers though.
His personality is that, but I don't think he would.
No.
He would find whatever the Nike equivalent of Skechers is.
But she said that he was wearing Skechers, so she wasn't into it, which is very funny.
That is funny. That's a good diss.
Because he does always have Nikes on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's
very proud of that fact.
And he was very upset about it after he said that.
Damn, I kind of want to go grab Tommy's shoes that look like Skechers because...
Dude, I would rather you wear Skechers than HeyDudes. At least Skechers, it's like, I don't know, they're probably comfortable. They're probably like...
Well, HeyDudes are comfy too. That's why everyone wears them.
I guess that is why.
Go grab them. I want to see them.
I don't understand.
There's a few... There's actually a Skechers golf shoe. There's a few golfers that are actually sponsored by Skechers. I know. I mean, they're very old. They're like old men, but and they're uncool.
Yeah, a bunch of like retired athletes, like Joe Montana has like a Skechers deal. I think Howie Long has a Skechers deal.
I believe Matt Kuchar has a Skechers deal. Very Skechers, very Skechers.
Sure.
We'll get into, speaking of golf, we'll get into the range session. I want to hear what went down.
Oh, I'm just striping balls now. I mean, not really, but I'm at the spot where I will. I mean, yeah, it's why people play golf. You hit that one shot, you're like, fuck, I roped that. That was awesome. And then you hit 10 that you just skull fuck into the ground. You're like, God damn it. I thought I was good at golf now. And I'll never be good at golf. I'll be passable. I'll just
there will always be an element of that. You'll never get to where you're like, oh, I can't improve anymore. You're always gonna
but
really,
prove me if I'm
it's the best.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It seems like once you get into your area where you're shooting in like the 80s, it's like really hard to bust through that. Or am I wrong about that?
Correct. Yeah.
Once you get like mid 80s, it's like I could have to like really commit myself to practicing to improve.
I would say like
more
in the 70s. If you start shooting in the 70s pretty consistent, those strokes are tough to shave off.
You're like a pro once you start shooting in the 60s. Like you're a professional golfer, kind of. Some guys.
It depends. It depends on how difficult the courses are. Like,
you're like winning all your local tournaments if you're shooting in the 60s pretty consistently.
60s is pretty low. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You might be surprised how many people can shoot in the 60s on like local courses.
That's pretty low. Pretty low.
Yeah. Golf girly, you know.
Are you guys ready?
Let's see these shoes. What brand are they? Yeah, I mean, those aren't great. I mean, I
don't hate it.
They're fine. They're not good.
I
mean,
I don't like those.
If I saw him, I would not say, "Hey, dude, cool shoes." I don't know. I mean, yeah,
they look
great.
like Skechers.
They're slip-ons. Are those like laces or?
No, it's elastic.
I mean, yeah, that's some old man shit. That is like some. I've become too lazy to tie my shoes.
I can't. Look, I mean, I can't talk. I don't have like.
They're better than HeyDudes
line of footwear, but yes, I would agree they're better than
wearing HeyDudes. You look like you're wearing fucking Kleenex boxes on your feet. You look like a total fucking buffoon.
Please, if you're in the wild, if you're listening to this, please take a picture and tweet it to us or send it to us.
There's definitely multiple people whose significant other, girls listening to this, whose husbands or boyfriends have HeyDude shoes, just based on the demographic of people that
it's just math.
They just have to. I can't believe our friend Jacob Keeker is a prime person that would wear HeyDude shoes, and he doesn't, as far as I know. I would be the first person on the top of my mind that would wear those.
I feel like Jacob, hi Jacob, I know you're listening. I feel like he's a late adapter. Like, not to say that he's not going to wear them. He just hasn't embarked upon them yet. But I mean, he's someone, he's not going to run out and go get the new trend. He'll wait until his shoes go bad, and then he'll be like, you know what? I'm going to get me some fucking HeyDudes.
Like, they've been a thing for a while. Like, I feel like I've been seeing people wear these for like 3-4 years now.
3 years? I've seen them for like 2.
Whenever I lived in St. Louis the first time was when people started wearing them, and I started noticing people wearing them. That was 2019. So
is that what made you leave?
Now that I think about it, subconsciously, I probably did. I'll tell you what, you go to Chicago, you don't see a lot of people wearing HeyDudes. It's people of culture, class, have a little bit of dignity left.
Turns out that's why you left.
Yeah. I had to come back to my roots. I had to be a redneck scumbag again. And it feels good. You know, I will say, when I'm at that Nickelback concert, it's like, these people are more my people than most groups. As much as you want to fight it, I'm a fucking white trash kind of, redneck plus, like at the end of the day.
Contrary. Cowboy beats his roots.
Yeah, look at this photograph. Golf. You've had a lesson, at least one, last Monday.
Nickelback, fucking awesome live. I have to say that. So good. Better than I could have anticipated. Fucking incredible. Would recommend. I would sit through Brantley Gilbert again to watch them. They're that good.
I saw a couple clips. They sounded good.
And he had like a voice thing. He was like, he about stopped the show. He's like, I just can't do this to you guys. My voice is cracking and shit. And then he's like, I'm just going to fucking power through and I'm just going to blast this thing until my voice gives out. And everyone went, yeah. That's awesome. And they have those songs that are so iconic. You're like, I can't imagine hearing a real person that made this song live. Like, you've been listening to that song for 25 years. It's kind of surreal to like
Rockstar is just
hear them play fucking
level.
Rockstar live. Oh my God. I have to talk about this. So their gimmick is they have someone come on stage and sing Rockstar, a fan. They bring like a fan up to do like the same thing. Paramore does the same thing in Misery Business. They have someone come up on stage and sing it with them. This fucking guy they found, I guess some radio host show did a contest. This guy won, sort of portly guy, walks out on stage, announces his name, shirt off immediately, has a fucking mullet wig in his back pocket, throws on these fucking big Pit Viper sunglasses. And when I say he was like owning the stage more than Chad Kroeger, he was like walking up and down. He was standing on top of the speakers, singing every fucking word. The guy was fucking electric. I'm sure you could go to Nickelback's social media, and I'm sure there's a video of it. The guy was incredible. It was so fun.
Fucking awesome.
He fucking killed it. Okay. Yeah. Talk about golf. I'm going to find this video and send it to you guys.
All right. Well, I'm going to need you to talk about it as well. Quick update on your golf. Are you good yet?
No, but okay. I'm so bad that I am improving incredibly quickly, which is nice. I'm ready to run into a stiff wall, but I mean, no, I'm still very bad, but
okay.
I can consistently hit the ball, which is a start.
That's tight.
A lot of slices still. I fucking, I'll pipe one down the middle, one out of every 6. Yeah, I don't know. I think a big thing at golf, this is probably obvious people play golf, is just the feel. Like I get the feel for what a good swing is supposed to feel like, which helps. And I am getting to the point where I understand what is wrong when it's bad, which is like the biggest part. And I can like feel when my tempo's fucked up or when my setup is a little bit fucked up. Like I can kind of get a feel for it. But yeah, no, I enjoy it. I need to get out there and play another round. I want to go to the range again once my guy Michael gets back from vacation. Go get another lesson and get it figured out.
You've had one lesson.
I've had one. He went on vacation this week. He offered me a free lesson next week. He said, I like working with good players. I was like, well, I don't know why that would pertain to me. Well, he thinks I have potential. I don't know. It seems like I'm getting scammed, but he's offering them for free. So I don't really understand where the scam would come in. I don't know. Maybe he's wanting me to just get lessons for the rest of my life. And that's the play here. Or maybe I'm just going to be really sick at golf. Maybe I'm just really good. Maybe I'm a fucking prodigy.
Yeah. How funny would that be if you're just like...
Yeah, what if I'm awesome?
Like, yeah, you're tour level in a year. That'd be funny.
Here's a question. I have no idea how far is like... If I was hitting a 7-iron, what is like a good distance to hit a 7-iron if you're really ripping it? What does Rory McIlroy hit a 7-iron?
Oh, I mean, Rory hits a 7-iron. He would probably hit a 7-iron like 185 probably.
Okay. So, I mean, yeah, when I was hitting it pretty good, I was hitting it like I 40 probably, I think.
I hit 7-iron from like upper 160s to like 175 in that range.
Maybe I was hitting farther than that. I don't know. I felt like I was hitting it very far, but I don't know. I have no point of reference. And when you go to a driving range and it's all downhill, it's like, man, that looked like that went forever.
I bombed the fuck out of that.
When in actuality, not really.
Yeah, very, very important in golf to know what clubs to hit when. So
yeah, I still have no clue. So
yeah, that's not great. But
I mean, usually I'll play with somebody and I'll just
hit
what they hit and I'll learn.
Yeah, not when really. You're still learning, not really. Hit one more club probably than people around you until you start hitting it over the green and then dial it in.
Yeah, not really where I'm at on my journey yet, but we're making progress.
Gotta get you getting off the tee. We gotta get you off the tee.
Yeah, the drivers. I couldn't hit drive. They wouldn't let people hit driver at the range when I went the other day, which is upsetting. But yeah, I need to figure it out.
Yeah.
Not sure. I'd assume
you probably hit it too far.
Yeah, too many shithead kids that are hitting it too far. I don't know.
Sometimes the range is not long enough in certain places to hold a big hitter like like Brode.
There was a net over my right that was just begging for me to hit one and straight over it, so it's probably best.
Yeah. Well, nice. I'm glad
if I hit iron off
hopefully
the tee, it's pretty good. But
I'm glad you're hopefully going to be joining us on our golf excursions.
I think so. I mean, I enjoy it. I think I'm already getting pretty close to the point where I can just like actually play around a golf poorly, but like I'm not
record a score,
just putting up a 10 on like 5 holes in a row.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Go off, King.
Good stuff. All right, that's all the golf I wanted to talk.
Yeah, I'm just getting to the point where I get good enough that I get really frustrated with how bad I am. So that'll be fun.
Yeah. Well, that'll last roughly the rest of your life. So enjoy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm a man with a lot of patience historically. So
historically that has been the case.
Oh, what else? What else? New Bachelor got announced.
Ooh, is that so? I assume it's from someone from this season that I haven't
People
watched?
seemed very pumped up about it. I'd never heard of this person. They were
I didn't see an announcement.
Whoa, spoiler.
Are you talking about the Golden Bachelor?
I don't know. No, it was a young person.
Damn. Bobbie's off her game. She has been sick, people. This is her flu game.
I've been so sick.
Am I crazy? What did I see?
Did you dream that? Because
no, it was like there were people on TikTok like, this is what the Bachelor needs. Maybe I got duped. Yeah, obviously, if you don't know about it, then it's probably not real.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I know everything.
Talking about it. Well, God fucking damn it!
That's got to be close to be. Isn't it close to being over?
Shit. Yeah, they're down to the final 3 tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of the Golden Bachelor.
No, I mean, I definitely saw some picture of a very young man that was.
Maybe it's just who they wanted.
Yeah, maybe it was a. Oh, here we go. Nope, not it. Different generic white guy. Go on, talk about something else. I need to find what I found.
I will say, and we're thinking of social media-ish, Cody Ko and Kelsey Kreppel announced that they're having a baby. And Wes, you texted us last night and you said baby Ko, and I was asleep. And so I woke up and I saw your text and I didn't think anything of it. I was like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, whatever. I went straight to Instagram. I had 5 DMs, and that was the first post that I saw in my timeline. And all my DMs were just people that had sent me the post like, oh my gosh, look. So exciting. I hope that their content doesn't change too much because that will be very annoying if all she posts about is baby shit. But I mean, still love them so much. So
she probably will, if we're being honest.
They're going to be a Colleen Ballinger style family vlog.
No, they're not. No. I don't think that they'll really post the kid too much.
No, probably not.
I wouldn't be surprised if they avoided it altogether. But
which would be preferred.
Yeah, that'd be preferred.
Fuck up about your fucking kid.
Yeah, no one wants to hear about your ugly baby. Yeah, entertain me.
Cringe at something, Cody. React.
But yeah, I can't think of a more universally celebrated announcement. They're very much liked by pretty much everyone.
People kind of hate Cody sometimes, like douchey people. I feel like hate on him, because if he makes fun of guys that are being really douchey, But no one that we would care about hates him. You know what I mean?
He seems like a very sweet man.
Oh, sweet cheeks. Am I right?
Sweet cheeks. Short king.
I love his haircut. His haircut right now is...
Dude's got an immaculate flow.
It's got a lot of styles. He's kind of pulled most of them off. A lot of
really has
different chapters.
Pretty much all of them,
his hair journey.
Yeah. Incredible hair. Got to give it up to him. He is, however,
he's a midget.
5'6", 5'7", perhaps.
He's not 5'6".
I mean, he's very small.
He's short. It's the age-old question. Would you be 5'8" to have the hair like Cody has?
It's a great question for
just the hair, or do I get the face too? If I get both, I'd probably pick that. if I just get the hair and I, roll the dice, if I'm ugly, probably not.
You could just have your current face. I don't know. You just have great hair. You just have. You don't have
no. I think the trade-off is that you're switching places with Cody Ko, height and looks wise.
Mm.
He's 5'9". He's 5'9". I just looked.
So
it
he's
up.
like 5'7" in real life. Probably.
Yeah.
All that shit is an over exaggeration.
You're losing nearly a foot of height. Let's take that into consideration.
Man, 5'7",
but
5'8". You're a little
Michaela is very small.
Yeah, at this point, I'm not
matter.
like attempting to pick up women. So who fucking cares?
Yeah, true. I was gonna say, why would it matter if you had good hair?
Who gives a shit? I guess I mean, I often think, and it's first world problems. Like 6'8", it's just too tall. It's just too tall to be. Unless I'm playing basketball, it's just too tall. 6'4" is the max height you need to be. 6'4" is the perfect height. You're tall, but you're not too tall that it's like everything is inconvenient.
You're not a freak.
You're just a nice tall man. Once you get over like 6'5", once you get past that, you're like, ew, you're like tall.
You're like gangly.
You're
not
big. You're a strange size.
You are stop you and ask
unnatural.
If you played basketball.
Yes. Yeah.
How's the weather up there? Tall. Yeah.
How big is your wiener? Tall.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, bad news.
Brody's like all the time. All the time people are asking how big my wiener is.
You get that so much.
Yeah. I just have to show them.
Anyways, good question. Question. Anyways, congrats to them. Love them. They're great.
Congrats. Good for them.
His age-old rival, Jake Paul, is in the news for another boring as fuck boxing victory. We in West, we were talking about it was, I guess. I mean, but it's
could have been worse. All of the other ones have been worse.
Yeah, but it still was not very entertaining, except for Nate Diaz just being himself, which is entertaining. The actual boxing itself was boring. I think maybe the biggest part of it is that boxing in general is fucking boring. I much prefer to watch the UFC. There's just a lot of guys not actually. Yeah, you're not that wrong. When it's not good, it's really hard to watch. I mean, we were talking about this, Wes. Like, I'm sick of him watching these washed up old men. I don't care about it. And I'll watch because I'm a loser. I'll watch anything. If it's sports and other people are going to talk about it, I'm going to watch it. As a whole, I got to think that people are going to stop caring because people know now the cat's out of the bag. He's not going to get hurt. Like, the whole appeal earlier was like, oh, he's going to get fucked up. That's why I want to watch. Now that he's like a favorite to beat up on these old guys that we like, I don't care. I need him to watch. I need him to fight someone that puts him in danger.
Like
the whole point of combat sports is danger. I want to see somebody get hurt.
I think you don't realize how many people thought going into that like Nate Diaz was a danger to him. Like not that many people, especially people that follow him, very young people. Maybe I'm wrong with this. Know the fight odds, or like they know Nate Diaz is like.
I think it's getting to the point like
good striker. I don't know.
But now that it's been how many UFC guys he fought? 4, and he's kind of just easily sort of handled them now.
At least 3, yeah.
Silva, Askren,
Woodley
twice,
Silva,
and then him.
Yeah,
4.
Forgot about Silva.
The Silva thing was kind of a weird deal, but
maybe it's not that hard.
Yeah, I think UFC looks very foolish that all these legends are just like getting pieced up by this fucking YouTuber who's like a fine, like semi-professional level boxer. Like, he wants to fight Canelo. Like, am I crazy? He'll never hit Canelo. He won't touch him with a single punch.
Correct.
But Canelo's also 5'2".
Much smaller. He's much smaller. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think until it happens, until he is knocked down, hurt, knocked out, whatever you want to say, people will continue to watch.
And probably even after that.
People will.
Probably even after that.
But I got to imagine the number is going to not go up. You know what I mean? Which it doesn't need to go up.
I mean, I think
it's already a pretty good number.
As long as he continues to like push it a little bit farther. I think he is doing that. Is in going like Nate Diaz was a step up, in my opinion, to like not only washed up old UFC guys, but guys that were specializing in wrestling. Like at least Nate Diaz was someone who would strike in the UFC. Like that was at least, I guess, a step in the right direction. If he fought McGregor, I think that would be one of the bigger pay-per-view events in recent memory, just because the draw that McGregor is.
And then after that, like he's just kind of in a, I don't know where he goes from
and
that.
then
unless
like
he starts fighting active fighters.
Like if you, like you're saying he needs to like step up in competition, I think that does the opposite. Like no one wants to see him fight like his level of boxer.
That's kind of my point. Is like he's in like a weird spot that I don't know what the move is, because nobody wants him to watch someone that they don't know, but he's too good to fight all the people that he does, that people do know, that aren't
not good enough to fight a boxer that is known.
Yes. Like if he fought like Ryan Garcia, like he can't do that. Like he'll get destroyed.
He's also very tiny, and he would also never touch him.
Or like, like I don't know boxing weight classes. I don't know who weighs 185 pounds. That is like a boxing champion right now, but whoever that person is would not go well.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking like fucking dangerous people. He would fucking get destroyed.
Like you watched what was that fight 2 weeks ago? Spence and
Terrence Crawford is smaller than him.
Yeah, and that guy that he fought was like the best in the world, and his face looked like a fucking old fucking catcher's mitt after the fight was over. Like,
I mean, Crawford's like 5'8", 160. Like he's 25 pounds smaller than Jake Paul. I mean, he was obviously fucking destroying, but like people in his class, you're talking like heavy dudes. Like that would be, you'd get your knockout then.
Yeah,
he's never going to fight those people.
No, I don't know what he does. I don't know what the move will be. He's going to fight Conor probably, and then I don't know what he does after that.
Maybe
I guess he'll fight Canelo. He'll probably will fight Canelo.
If he fights Nate Diaz UFC, I mean that's going to take like 45 seconds, I would think.
Yeah,
he's going to strangle him
probably very quickly. I think because they're like, I mean, he's like a little bigger, but not really. They're like. Roughly
they fought
similar
at
size.
185. They fought at 185. Nate fought at 170 in the UFC.
So, I don't know how much to say. It's fucking. If other people didn't watch, I wouldn't watch. You know what I mean? I'm going to watch because other people are going to talk about it, but I'm not entertained by it. Not excited about it, really.
I understand if you won't be. I think I don't have really that much else to talk about. Do you?
Get your phone away from your mic. I think that's what does it.
I have the notes. I'm sorry. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to keep it away. Stop yelling at me.
Bad boy.
Keep yelling at her. We should. We talked about doing a debate segment on the show. We need to start doing that. We need to get some vitriol going between us. I think we like each other too much. We need a falling out. Maybe that'd be good for business. Probably.
We need a beef.
I need to Wes, I think you need to have sex with my girlfriend, or I need to have sex with Bobbie's husband. Something.
Yeah, there we go. Something. Let's get something stirred up.
Or
I am kind of a cuck.
Yeah, we can just fake it and just lie. We just really WWE it up.
No, I want to watch.
Okay.
Oh my god.
OnlyFans.
Shut the fuck up.
I would watch.
No, you wouldn't.
Tommy. While he's getting back shots,
criticizing him.
You think that you'd be doing the back shots? He'd be fucking you.
Damn. Yeah, you're probably right.
Damn. Aww. I would like to.
Keep that phone away.
We could either end the show or continue to talk afterwards. But I would like to do every time we record the dozen trivia between us and see if we can complete it as a team.
Pull it up right now.
So if you don't know what the dozen trivia is, Barstool Sports over COVID, they started doing a YouTube show where they had teams of 2 on each side, and they had 12 rounds of trivia called the dozen. They had different categories, and it's become very, very popular. And now they have a game that you can play. They put out one a day, and it came after a few sports games on these 9 slot grids where they have different categories. So yeah, I think we should do it. You can pull it up on the screen.
Hell yeah.
People at home can follow along. Today's categories are usually they're like half and half, sports and like either pop culture or just like random stuff. Today we have NFL, NBA, college football, geography, celebrity mashup, beverages, television, movies, and music. So as a team, I think we should attempt all of these.
Okay. First question here. Hall of Famer Joe Thomas was drafted in the 2007 first round by the Browns, who also took this Heisman Trophy finalist quarterback 22nd overall.
Oh boy.
The Browns. I'm gonna have to come back to that one.
2007.
Troy Smith didn't get drafted by them, right? No.
I'm not great with Heisman stuff if it's not like the last.
Tebow probably won this year. So who else would have been there? That was a quarterback. Heisman Trophy finalist by the Browns. All right, we'll move on. We'll come back to it.
We'll move on. NBA, if you don't get this.
Shawn Kemp played the final season of his career with what team in the East for the 02-03 season? I believe that is the Orlando Magic. Yes.
Let's go. He is correct. College football.
The biggest blowout in ACC championship history happened in 2019 when the Clemson Tigers beat what school? Does that say 62-7?
Yeah, 62-17.
62-17. Any ideas, Wes? Wake Forest, maybe? Louisville? Just naming schools.
I don't know why,
North Carolina?
I don't know why NC State came to mind.
Aren't there like divisions in the ACC? I don't know what they are, but
maybe.
We'll come back. Geography.
Geography.
Pflugerville, Cedar Park, and Georgetown are all cities in what state? I feel like that's Texas. Cedar Park, I think, is Texas. Pflugerville and Georgetown, no clue. I know Georgetown is a school in Washington, D.C.
I've heard of Pflugerville.
Almost positive Cedar Park is Texas.
No idea. No idea.
All right.
Trust me to guess Texas?
Yeah, Texas is fine.
Give it a shot. I don't love it. Nice job. Way to go. Cedar Park, Texas, obviously. Celebrity mashup. Head over to the YouTube to check this out. All right, so that is
Aubrey Plaza and Sean Penn.
Sean Penn.
It's absolutely Aubrey Plaza in the middle.
Yeah,
I believe it's Sean.
I think that's Sean Penn's hair. I wouldn't swear to it, but I believe you.
Bang.
Yeah. Nice job.
Wow, that's impressive.
Beverages.
This energy drink company hit shelves publicly in 2012 with a slew of wacky flavor names: Radical, Skedaddle, Blue Raz, and Swirly Pop.
Oh my God.
I can picture it.
Can we call Brady?
Is it Bang? Is this Bang?
No, I think it's like that yellow can.
C4?
Is it C4? No. Yeah.
God.
Isn't
yellow
it?
Can? I mean, there's a yellow can that's C4. I don't... I'm not a consumer of energy drinks. Radical Skedaddle seems like a Bang energy drink flavor because they have really stupid names.
Also, keep in mind, after we answer all of them, we do get a second guess at one of them.
All right. Well, let's just move on. Hardcore Pawn, a competitor of Pawn Stars, was a show from 2010 to 2015 featuring Les Gold and his family on what cable channel? So History Channel was Pawn Stars. So what would be a competitor to History Channel?
It's like A&E?
A&E? What else? AMC? Probably not.
Maybe.
Weirdly, like the Sci-Fi Channel, I feel like was doing weird shit back then.
You can also
what's the channel? What's the channel that Impractical Jokers is on? True TV.
True TV. Ooh. Huh.
That's probably my favorite guess right now, but I do not know.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that.
Let's just guess all the ones we know. Long before this is movies. Long before he was in Oppenheimer, Cillian Murphy was a villain in this franchise. This is Batman, baby.
This is the Bat.
That's Batman.
It was the Scarecrow. Batman Begins. Was a villain in this franchise story. Yeah, I don't really know.
So, is this the answer they're looking for?
Was a villain in this franchise.
Okay, yeah, the movie.
Starting. Not starring, yeah. Batman Begins. Music.
The Counting Crows had 2 singles chart in the top 40 of the Billboard Hot 100. Hanging Around and this song from a movie soundtrack. Oh, it's in Shrek 2.
Oh.
What is that song called? Accidentally in Love?
Yeah, is that Counting Crows? What a fucking jam.
Wow.
Had that CD. Okay.
Great song.
2007 Browns. Man, this is a hard one. Usually I get almost all of them. Heisman quarterback, 22nd overall. Sam Bradford won the Heisman. Matt Leinart is too late. Vince Young's too late.
Heisman finalist. God, I'm not that good at. I can usually get who
for the Browns though. I mean, who did they have that played quarterback back then? Brandon Weeden wasn't a Heisman finalist, was he?
I think could it be Brady Quinn?
Ooh, yeah. I think you're right, Wes. Good guess.
I think it's Brady Quinn.
Positive, you're right.
Correct. Way too many sports.
Get fucked. Let's go.
Yeah, there is a lot of sports now that I'm.
Not really. There's 2. There's 3.
It's 3. 3 out of 12, I guess. Biggest blowout. Okay, which one of these do we have a good guess on? The energy
Can we phone
drinks,
a friend? Can we do that? I think Brady would know this. If Brady's listening, which I think he is.
I think it's C4 for the beverage.
He's yelling at his Spotify.
Call him up. Call him up. He's our biggest fan. He's the only person that was brave enough to ask us a question on our Instagram story.
Do we just go ask him or give him a call?
Just go ask him. You probably don't have to call him. Don't have to do the whole rigmarole.
I'll be right back. You guys can work on maybe the TV one or one of the other ones.
True TV is my guess here, but I don't know. I feel like there's another channel that's like True TV that I'm not thinking of.
Brady. we can hear him.
Is Brady finally going to be on the podcast against his will?
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming.
We're doing trivia on the podcast. I have an energy drink question for you.
All right.
We're doing it as a team. All right.
Hell yeah.
We're phoning a friend. This energy drink company hit shelves in 2012 with a slew of wacky flavor names such as Radical Skedaddle, Blue Raz, and Swirly Pop.
We're thinking Bang or C4. Ask him if either of those sound familiar.
He's thinking Bang or C4.
Those are actually the 2 exact ones.
We could double dip. We could do Blue Raz. Sounds familiar.
It's Bang, 100%.
Brady said it's Bang, 100%.
Okay.
Woo! Let's go. Right, Bang energy.
I knew Bang had stupid names.
Successful phone a friend.
That's so stupid.
Thank you, sir.
What do we think here? What do you want to guess? True TV?
God, we could now that we have got that one out of the way, we could double guess this one. I think True TV is a good guess. I think A&E is a good guess.
Oh, we're fucking elite. All right.
Now we can double guess these ACC schools. I
have
think
no fucking clue what the answer to this is.
Which one was it? Was it AE or what was it?
No, it's True TV.
It was True TV. Good shout on Impractical Jokers. Okay. 2019. Did they win it this year with Lawrence?
Yes.
As a freshman?
They beat Alabama, I think, right? Because 2020 they lost to LSU, I think.
For some reason NC State's standing out to me. We could take 2 stabs at it. I don't know.
Incorrect.
Double dip. Take a guess. I'm not sure.
For some reason, North Carolina.
The other Carolina, they give up a lot of points.
Wake Forest, they played recently. I think that was more recently, though. I'm just going to guess North Carolina, I guess. I don't know. What was it?
Wrong.
See. Virginia.
Yeah.
Just not even close.
Didn't have it.
Well,
didn't even mention it. Hey, good round. 8 out of 9 is not bad. College football's usually pretty tough. We got it. Way to go.
Good trivia and good job, guys.
I think every week we record, we should try those. Those are fun.
I agree. So fun.
More sports next time for Bobbie.
Yeah, honestly, more sports. There were 6 of the 9 were non-sports.
That's true. That's very true, Bobbie. Maybe you just need to know more trivia. All right.
Yeah. Just be smarter.
Anything else you want to say to the world before we close off our platform for the evening? And anything you want to say? Much like Lizzo or Brantley Gilbert, any message you want to get out there? Did you guys see that fight in Montgomery, Alabama? That video?
No, I saw the fight in
wild
Cleveland, Ohio, between
Tim
the
Anderson
White
got
Sox.
knocked out.
Yeah,
Look that up whenever you're done. It is a massive brawl. These guys are picking on this. It's on like a river walk, and this guy is like picking on this worker that's like, hey, you can't park your boat there. And these like three white dickheads start trying to fight this guy, and then it turns out in a full brawl. There's this one guy that's on like a boat in the river, jumps off the boat, swims like halfway across the river, gets up, knocks a guy out immediately. It was very impressive.
Damn, the
full
stamina
on brawl,
of that man.
Like
nice.
20 on 20. The guy fucking takes a chair and hits a lady with it.
What would I search for that? Montgomery brawl.
It's all over the news. If you literally search Montgomery, Alabama on Twitter, it'll be the first thing that pops up.
All right, sweet. Can't wait to do that.
Give that a watch.
Beautiful.
Also, we put an offer in on a new house today. So
you offered? Yeah. Oh shit! Is your own home on the market?
It's like they're like started all of the paperwork, but it's not officially like public on the market.
It's not a fish.
You gonna cop, Wes?
Yeah, swinging through.
Cop it, dude.
So
or just give it to him, Bobbie, if you're nice. Just give it to him for free.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I could, yeah. I totally could do that, but no.
Why not?
So cross your little fingers and your little toes that shit works out in our favor.
Did you put in some sandbag lowball offer or what?
To start, just to like get the...
Of course. Art of the deal.
It's been on the market for like 2 weeks and no offers yet, so like
bitch, nobody wants this barn. Nobody wants this dump.
Just give it to me.
Just give it to us. This place
free shout out on the podcast to the realtor, and the house is yours.
It's supposed to be ours, and we know that. So, like, just give it to us.
It's our destiny.
Just like, don't even think about it.
I like gave him the old guilt trip. You know, I was like, I want to raise my kids there.
Oh my god!
Told the owner that. Whatever.
Oh, that's a good move. That's a good move.
Little does she know, you're not having kids.
Anytime soon. I just recorded one. Just
by kids.
Oh my god.
My joke was not going to be as fucked up. That was better. My kids, I mean, my dog.
Yeah, Bruce.
That was so boomer of you.
My son needs room to run.
My baby boy just needs somewhere to lick his balls.
Yeah. On that, here's a weird thing that I don't really understand. Why do you ever see these dog owners that get like upset when their dog is like licking their junk? It's like, I always think that's weird. It's like the dog is not trying to suck its own dick. The dog is cleaning itself off. You're the one that's being weird about it by being like, stop licking your dick. Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, how old are we?
Dude, my dog can't be gay, bro.
I let my dog lick his own dick all the time. Don't care about it.
You encourage it. Matter of fact, you encourage it.
I'm like, hey,
parents' generation are like,
thing.
Think about this. Like, the dog is not sucking its own dick. The dog is trying to clean itself off. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're all adults enough to be like, yep.
Like wiping your dick.
It's okay. We're all okay. Like, people our parents' age are like, you stop it now, and like scold. It's like, that is fucking weird.
Sometimes
it's more weird you're doing that.
Sometimes we yell at Bruce if he does it too long, because it's like at some point you get sick of hearing the licking sound.
Yeah,
it's like, all right, chill out.
Some people's dogs, it's like if they start immediately like scold.
Although
like,
Sissy, my parents' dog, she will sit there and lick her fucking stinky little cooter, and it's
God,
because
that bulldog pussy's different, bruh. Shit is different.
Jesus Christ!
It smells like straight up fish. It's so bad.
Oh yeah, that's that Filet-O-Fish, brother. Extra
let's
tartar.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bye guys.
Any vets come on the podcast? Let's talk about bulldog pussy.
All
right. Podcast name episode: Bulldog Pussy. Won't be able to share that one on your Instagram either, Bobbie. All right. No one listens anyway. They're not going to. All right.